Hello everyone. Sorry if stream just went funny right then. My computer keeps freezing every now and again. It's been doing it a lot the last like 5-10 minutes. But sorry, my music also stopped. But hi doctor, my frog has legs now. Yeah, your little tadpole has leggies. Is the music even playing? It's very quiet, but anyway. We are back with the doctor, and as you can tell, I did not wash this. I did not wash this, nor did I wash frogs kissing. So, oh, you hear music there. Thank you, MC. It's really quiet on my end. I also fixed chat on YouTube side, so it's the same size as Twitch's. But oh my days, guys, my computer, it just every now and again, everything just freezes for no reason. It's been fine, and now it's just freezing, and I was like, uh-oh, because I was like streaming just now, and I was like, please don't blue screen or black screen, because that's what Windows 11 does now. This bloody computer. But we are here, and as you can see, I have my new Doctor Who needle minders I said I got. So there's one of them, there's the other, and there's the other one, and then the original one is over there, holding thread. So I have these now. These came from Don't Step on Your Needle here in the UK. I actually really like these. They aren't needle minders I'd normally use because they're like domed, but I will use them for now. But we're back with the doctor. We're still working on that planet, and look, I also painted my nails. Guess what, guys? I also recorded my floss tube. Did I butcher everything? Yes, I did, but I recorded it, so I just have to edit it now. The weekends just fly by. Oh, let me angle that. YouTube, why does YouTube get to see a bit more than Twitch? Huh, now I know. That's weird. YouTube and Twitch should be the same for the camera, but they're not. I've only just noticed. Why is that? My cold is way better now. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, doctor. Also, hi doctor. I did read your messages, but it's fine. Oh, I see, because I've moved this over a bit. We'll just do that. There we go. So now they're the same. Okay. Anyway, let's start stitching on the 10th. So, how was everyone's weekend? I had a very productive and non-productive weekend. I made a new intro and outro for my floss tubes because I was getting a bit sick of the old one. So I have changed it. I didn't work on any full coverage projects over the weekend. I just didn't feel like it. I crocheted and rested a lot. Yesterday there was skating practice. Oh, how'd it go? Been watching the ice skating here on the Winter Olympics. Got the Olympics on right now as well. Currently, don't know what sport this is. It's the ski thing. I hosted a creative day and party. Nice. Amazing. Yeah, I did some things. I didn't record it on Saturday, but I did record it yesterday. Saturday I worked on Cherry Magpies some more and made some decent progress on that. And then yesterday I worked on my Modern Folk embroidery sow, the little acorns, and I found my mistake. Because I had a feeling, right? I came down, I was doing the bottom row of the border for the first bit, and I was like, I don't know if I'm lining it up right. So I started to come down, and I came down to the right amount, but then I kept going across, and when I kept going across, I was like, oh, I thought I'd miscounted somewhere in the bottom row. Nope, everything was right. It's the top row, and I knew when I stitched the top row that I was half a stitch off somewhere. So what I started to do is I started to jump. Now I can crochet a bit after my work day. Yeah, decompress. So I started unpicking the top border today, but if I just do this row real quick. Also, this project is lots of not confetti at the moment. We've got nice solid stitching for a bit, but it's up here on my shelf. So this is my modern folk embroidery. I'm just resting it on there for a second. Nope, it doesn't want to. So my mistake is right here. I know this isn't focusing, so it won't show you, but all of this, all the stitches here, let me use my board tip needle, but all my stitches line up here until you get to, so this one lines up, this one does not line up, so it's right out here. So these two stitches are wrong, so I have to rip all that out there. I have to rip all that, and like I said, I've started to, so I'm using my board tip needle because it's easier to grip. But 40 count linen is a pain, and I don't like unpicking Roxy Flosco because it shreds. Sorry, I just whacked the camera then. Gotta put this back. Oh, you're crocheting multiple sweaters. Just move. I think I moved the camera completely just then. There we go, sorry. I have a bunch of whips too. Yeah, it's good to have many projects. Hang on, I've lost a needle. That was on a needle just now. Oh, butts. Did you steal my needle project? Hang on. Butts, I've lost a needle, guys. Oh no. Hang on. I have lost a needle. That one has 3 needles. There's none in there. It's not in the back here. Nope. Oh god, I'm making a mess. Hang on. Put that back up there. Now, it couldn't have fell on the floor because I am sat up close to my desk, but it is not on me. So I'll just check the floor. I'm going to steal the light for a sec. Needle down. Now, I don't see it on the floor. Doesn't mean it's not on the floor. It's not on the floor. Okay. We know it's not on the floor. Right. Let me just undo this. Is it in there? No. No. Where'd it go? This had a needle on it just now. I grabbed that project and it's gone. Let me just check the back of this. Nope. Well, I have lost a whole needle somehow. Let me just take this off for a sec to see if it's on my desk. No. Uh-oh. Nope. Nope. Well, guys, I have lost a needle. I should have 3. I only have 2. This one had a needle on it just now. I may be panicking a little because I don't want the cats to get it, especially Zelda. I can't keep stitching till I find it, but I can't find it. You finished the first leg on the second camel. Nice, Doctor. I'm gonna stand up gently just in case it is on me. No, not on me. Is it on the keyboard? How have I lost a needle like 5 minutes into stream? Oh, and now that's Molly. Okay, Molly, don't find the needle for me, please. You can't just sit there. I don't want you to find the needle that I'm trying to look for. My light has issues standing up now. Checking my project. I lost the needle. I literally had it and now it's gone. God damn it. Check night blooms just in case. Fairy magpie. I doubt it's on any of these, but the needle has just disappeared. Just check the floor once more. I know this is such riveting content, but I need this needle. If it was just gonna be me in here all day, I wouldn't care, but there are cats. So the needle needs to be found. Don't see it though. Let me just tilt that. I know that's very good for you lot, but I need to see in this project better. Just in case the needle is somewhere. Where did I lose a needle? I've only lost one other needle in my time stitching. And that was because 2 magnets collided and the needle went ping into space. But this should be here. It was literally attached to this strand. hope you find it. So do I. So do I. That's the problem. I might have to just get a new needle for now. And I mean, I don't see it anywhere, and just keep an eye on the cats at the same time to make sure they don't find it first. But what's going to happen is, hopefully, I'll turn stream off and I will find it later. So for now, I will just grab a new needle. And maybe the needle universe will repay me by giving it back once it turns up. But as far as I can tell, it is not in this immediate area where it can be stood on. I want to help look for it. Yeah, it's just one of those things though, isn't it? I know it's not around here though. So like that's the only good thing I have going for me right now. It's not anywhere where the cats can find it. I should also check the back of my project. It's not on the back. Actually, is it? No. That's a cat here. We will have to pray to the needle gods that this needle turns up. I stitched that one stitch there. I stitched with it and put it on here, but it is not here. It is not stuck to any of the magnets. So it's just gone. So we will just grab a new needle. Like, if it is on me, I hope I find it because it pricks me. Rather than a cat. We'll just grab a new needle though. I wish I would grab just the one. I've grabbed two. We'll just put them both there and grab this one away. Yeah, that's confusing where that's gone, but I'll find it hopefully later. When I find it later, I will let you know. When I post my picture of this tonight, if I have found it by then, I will let you know in the message in the Discord. Let me just check one more needle minder. No. Oh well. Sorry about that. The joys of cross-stitching and losing needles. But what was I saying before we lost the needle, after I was done talking about ripping out the threads? Oh, I think I mentioned that Evertote was doing a destash on their Patreon Saturday. I might have gone a bit OTT and bought like a whole yard of 40 count linen in a colour, and I bought maybe some threads to go with that yard and 5 other fabrics of varying sizes, all 40 count and 36 count, and I got a project bag. and I am not looking forward to the invoice for that. I was like, oh, I'm only going to get a few. My mum comes back from shopping and she goes out to go up the shop to get something that she couldn't get. She comes back and I just look at her and she looks and she goes, what did you do? And I was like, I just bought a whole yard of fabric. She's like, how big's that? And we had the 6 portals next to me, so I just pointed out about that big. And she goes, Emma. And I was like, but it comes with thread. We need a new colour actually. What I forgot, I'm using my Emma length. That something just fell off me. My blue tack. Not my needle though. Oh. Okay, sorry. Grabbing my thread. I think a cinch machine. You know, one of those machines that you use for bookbinding to make spiral bound notebooks? I think one of those would be very handy for hole punching a thread card for my full coverage. Because it'll punch holes evenly across. But then there comes where's it gonna go? Oh, I went to go upload my Discord stream schedule on YouTube. I found out that YouTube's picture is like the dimensions are different to them. Maple was sleeping in my lap. Aww. And you've got the polyfill ready this time again, yeah? My left leg is starting to hurt. Oh no. Oh, that email I got from the hospital Friday, it was just a questionnaire for my appointment next week. So I filled that out. It's just one of those questionnaires where it's like, answer these things like yes or no. Do you think your Crohn's is under control? No. Basically, most things were just no for me. And it's like, oh boy. Do you too, Carly? Hi, Carly. How are you today? Good, just got back home. Oh. What was your massive tapestry? Dad just pulled that out completely. Damn it. Wait, what? How's your massive tapestry? The one you bought that's like a lot bigger than you thought it was. Amazing, good. It's like a wall spread, for those of you that don't know. It is massive. It's almost like a wallpaper. Probably end this thread after this row because it's getting a little short. Hey Natty, how are you today? Why is it not updated on the thing with... I didn't change any of the settings. For some reason, it's not putting the YouTube messages on there. I bought the Iron Man helmet this weekend. Oh. How big's that? Is it a life-size helmet? I've put the video in Discord. Oh, okay. I will have a look in a second. Then. Right, have a quick look, and then I'll grab the new strand of that colour. Oh my god, it is massive. Maple wants kittens? What? Is she in heat? Oh no. That's amazing, Carly. So worth the money, I bet. Yeah? Oh. I still have to put the padding and everything in. How much, like, how thick is that gonna make it though? When we had our previous cat Fudge, she had one heat and it was the worst. The worst time because we had a male dog who had been done, but did Fudge care? No, she was rubbing up against him, and normally these two would not get along. Our cat and dog, like not in the sense that they couldn't be near each other, but Fudge would just claw him anytime he came near because he was a nosy dog. And she was always like, stop. But when she was not in heat, she was like rubbing up against him, lifting her butt up at him, being like, yes. It's like, no. No. Do you like scroll frames? I do. The Six Portals is on a scroll frame. It's on the Painting Fairy frame. And I have a Millennium frame, which was very expensive because I got the biggest size for my chatelaine. But at the moment, the Year in the Woods series is on it. Not much, it helps you wear it. Oh, that's alright then. Spike is not happy. He is singing a song of his people. And I did also have my Modern Folk embroidery piece on a scroll frame, but then I took it off because I took the little owl patchwork sow off of the Nurge and put it in that instead. So the little owl patchwork sow has been put away for the time being. I also saw Cursed Child last night on Broadway and it was so good. Oh, I'm glad you had a good time. I love scroll frames. I want to find a scroll frame holder. Yeah, that's the issue because although Lowry have a scroll frame holder, It doesn't hold, obviously, the Painting Fairy ones because they're metal, so they're heavy. It did hold my Millennium one really well because I got the extra large scroll frame holder. But then the problem is you can only stitch so far across before you have to move it. Because I did have it on my my Painting Fairy frame when it was just the 2 bars. And that was so heavy. My frame was sitting at an angle. Like when I was working on Saga, it was in that. Oh guys, I forgot to show Saga off. Oh god damn it. I forgot to show it. Ah. Oh, damn. Next time maybe. But I ended up getting the Painting Fairy scroll frame holder, and that is really good because you can angle it. So if you're the sort of person that likes your project like really angled, you can angle it so. And I tend to have mine more straighter because I'm working at the top, but it is a little annoying when I'm getting to the bottom of the page. Hi Lil, how are you today? But the Painting Fairy frame itself, like for the scroll bars, wasn't that expensive. I also have some Luca S scroll frames and the holder for that. But I find if you lean on your project, like if you like to rest your arms on the project, it will slowly lose its tension, because that's what happened with me. I was streaming the look while I take a nap. Okay, Carly, thank you for the look. Have a nice nap. I was actually working on the Hades sound in 2024 on stream, and every now and again you'd hear me go like, oh for God's sake, because I'm leaning on it, and slowly you can see it slowly tilting further and further away, and I'm like yeah, I'm on a budget. I think I'm going to make my husband make me a frame holder. That also works too. If you have someone that can do woodwork, it's always better to do that than to pay for one. And it will be like to your specification. But with the Painting Fairy one, because it's 2 separate arms, I could have one. I could move it closer if I need to for a smaller frame. Right, we're going to end this thread because it's getting too short. Still would like to know where that needle went though. I should have gotten her sterilized. Yeah, it's one of those things, isn't it? Like, it's fine, and then they come on heat and you're like, oh, maybe it's not fine. Maybe I should have. I keep putting it off. Well, maybe after this one is the time you do it before it becomes too late to do it. She won't get preggers. Too late. I mean, like, they can get too old. That's what I mean by too late. Not that she'll get pregnant. Some vets won't operate and do, like, neutering after a certain age. Because our dog Cleo can't get done now because she's considered too old. I'm stalking Fairy Lou. Oh, what are you after? Are you waiting for a delivery or are you waiting for it to pre-order something? Oh, I got the diamond painting for Mrs. Buttered Saturday. Also, get this. I ordered, right, the Valentine's kit for Mrs. Buttered last week, and then I ordered the mystery kit the Wednesday. Look what's turned up first. The mystery kit from Miss Holly. So I was like, oh, they both arrived in the UK at the same time. And I was like, oh, yes, they could have both be here today. No, this one came today. The other one's gone off to wherever it's gone. I can't remember now. But it's gone somewhere else. And I'm like, what the hell? I'm waiting for them to announce a book since another company has their version out. And I need it to match the first, but also waiting for a delivery today from Fairy Lou. Oh. So you're basically doing me on Saturday when I was trying to buy a project bag from the Evertote sale, and at the same time as that, Diamond Art Club's release happened, and so I was listening to both at the same time being like, come on, come on, come on. Luckily they were faffing, so I had time to place my order for the diamond painting, because they had 20 orders at once. Because the way they were doing it is they would show the lot and they say this is lot number 12, and it's like we only have one of these, so it was the first person who does it, and then they'd say 3, 2, 1, go, and as soon as go would happen, the chat would just buzz up. And if they announce it for a day I'm working, I will not be booking calls that day. Yeah, no, because knowing your luck, you'll get stuck with that hour-long person again. Or you'll get stuck with a person that wants to be on the phone for an hour, and you'll be like constantly time watching going, come on, come on, come on, get off the phone. But I was pretty miffed on Saturday. The salt that was coming out of me Saturday. So there was obviously some delays, and the way they were doing it was Hannah, who works at Evertote, when they would come in, she'd call off the names as they came. And on my end, for one of the project bags, I was 5th and they only had 7. So I was like, okay, I'm 5th, I've got one. And I see her calling the names out and I'm watching and I'm following along. She gets to the person above me, and then the next one should be me, and she goes to the person that's underneath me. And I'm like, what the hell? What the hell? Considering all the times before, ours have been identical. And I'm like, and I was like, okay, it's fine, I'll get the next one. So I put in for the next lot number, and as soon as she said go, I hit enter, and she goes, and the first one that came in after go was the person underneath me. And I was like, bitch, I was there first. I was getting so annoyed. I was like, I want a project. I was like, fine, I'll get the large version. I got the large version, but I was so annoyed. I was getting so irritated. I was like, we've actually been seeing them exactly the same, but for some reason, the times I wanted a project bag, it was like, no. And I was like, I have their version of When the Moon Hatched, and they need the Ballad of Falling Dragons. Oh. Ooh. Well, hopefully they announce it soon. I've also paid off my invoices from Megan. I bought I paid for my invoice for January from her, and the Year in the Woods for the Bobcat. So that'll be turning up soon. God, this computer is kicking out a lot of hot air today. I'm like sweating. I've got my fan on. The skeleton's on now and I'm missing it. Damn. It's fine. I should be able to watch these later on my Discovery subscription through Prime. Oh, I need to watch all the ice skating too because I missed most of it yesterday. Wow, the first ad break already. It's been an hour. I did spend like 20 minutes looking for a needle that I still can't find, to be fair. Nearly lost another needle then, but this one has a blue thread on the end, so I won't lose it. But yeah, I had to gel my nails today already because as you can see, wait, it's already started to chip. And it's like some colours can last ages. Like the everything no, my everything you fear that lasted like a good month on my nails once I repainted them. But I also couldn't do my usual method because my sister was still in bed when I was painting them Saturday morning, and one of the things I needed was in there and I didn't want to disturb her because she wasn't feeling well Saturday morning. So I was like, it's fine, I'll just do without, because I normally buff my nails with a nail file. So when I put the base coats on, it adheres better, but I couldn't. It's fine, I've painted them. This is Sabertooth. Also, when it dried matte, and I was like, what the hell? But no, it's fine. I put the top coat on and it shined right up. We made it back to the thread that the needle was supposed to be on. But after today, that's it for this project for a while. Unless someone wants it to come back out. Also, Friday, I have my hospital appointment. I've already said to my mum, because she has to help me get it out from behind the bedroom door, that there is a chance Friday after my appointment I might not want to work on the 6 portals, because it depends on how I feel. So there is a chance Friday I could either work on one of the projects that are meant for this week, or, and this came to me earlier, when I was in the bathroom just before, like while stream was starting, I could work on Melody of the Night Friday, as well as Thursday, so it'll get a twofer. If I don't feel up to working on the 6 portals, that is. But I'm hoping on today's stream we get this diagonal finished and I can start the next. Oh, sorry, I knocked the camera again. My bad. And then tomorrow is the last day for the frogs kissing, and Wednesday is the last day for Sleeps of Butterflies. And then next week it's the last 2 weeks of February already. We are almost halfway through the month. How? Like Saturday is the 14th, which is bang on the middle. Wait, maybe I don't trail that thread actually. Let's see. We'll just check real quick. I forgot this is like one of the shorter lengths. Two, three, 1, 2, 3. Let's see. No, we're gonna have to end that thread and do that because look, it's just come out as well. So there's a good example of why sometimes I won't trail a thread. If it was just one stitch over there, then I would. But it's not. For some reason, I'm struggling to unpick this one stitch. There we go. Although I could just end this thread entirely and start a new one in the next diagonal. Because there's only 1,752 stitches left. And I think it's all up here in this planet, maybe. And maybe the yellow in that on that side by his head. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. We're just gonna not bother parking. Oh, I just turned the light on. My webcam. My bad. Sorry. I mailed the vet for a first appointment. Yeah. Yeah, it's for the best, you know. As much as it's gonna cost a bit, and then the worry that comes from them being put under, it's better in the long run because it also reduces the risk of things like breast cancer and ovarian cancer. So hopefully they'll get back to you soon and you can find out. And hopefully it'll be a day I'm streaming when you do it so I can help take your mind off of it. I'm also hoping to get some answers, although I am seeing my local hospital's GI doctor and not the one in London. And this is also the same doctor, if you remember, that shrugged his shoulders when I was telling him I don't feel great at all. And he was like, I don't have a magic wand. So I am hoping that this time he listens and he takes my concerns seriously when I tell him that I don't think the medication I'm on is working. Whether or not we need to bump it back up or switch me to something else, who knows. But I have been actually going back off to sleep after my showers every day because I am just not feeling well. And like, I got some pretty decent sleep last night, so it shouldn't be a lack of sleep. I'm just feeling like rubbish all the time again. And last time that was a big indicator that my meds had stopped working. And I said this when I saw my London doctor. I was like, when my meds stop working, like my Crohn's meds stop being as effective, I start to feel like rubbish all the time. Like I have no energy, and that's what I'm having right now. And it's just getting on my nerves. Cause like I have all these things, I'm like, oh, I could do this in the morning after my shower. But then if I go to sleep, I obviously can't do all those things. So hopefully he does something, because I'm going to be very disappointed if we go to that appointment Friday, spend ages waiting because he's always running late, and we get in for like 5 minutes, he looks at things that he needs to look at, listens to me, and then just goes, next. Because like the stoma has helped fix some of the issues, but the energy levels are still bad. I feel like an old mobile phone that should have been replaced. Or like, you know how Apple was in that lawsuit? Oh, that's in the wrong spot. Oh, it's supposed to be one over. Why is my computer just, like, everything just froze again? God damn it. My computer's dying, guys. I woke up Saturday, turned the computer on, and my screen had measles. Like, my graphics card is 77 degrees. Why? It's not doing anything. I give up. Hoping that noise I just heard was something outside. Oh no, I think it is. I think it is someone outside. I was gonna say, I hope it's not my computer. I just don't know what's going on with this thing at the moment. Like, I haven't done anything. Like I said, on Saturday, I turned the computer on and I had black spots all over my screens, but it was only on my desktop. So if I put up like Discord on the screen, that was fine. But I had to reinstall my graphics driver. I think the fan I can hear is mine. No idea what's going on with this computer. I don't know why my graphics card's sitting so high in the temperature. Who knows? We'll just keep plodding along until this computer burns to the ground, I guess. I mean, hopefully it just needs a clean again. But I don't think it can be cleaned until the weather warms up a bit. Ugh. Wait, this? Is confusion now. Did I do one too many stitches? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I did. Oh, I did. This is one too many here. We're only going to do one stitch of this colour this row then. That's fine. Whoopsies. Oh, hang on. I think I've mixed colours up. Oh wait, no, there's only one stitch of this colour. I don't know, what have I done? That's right. This is supposed to be a yellow, but this is a red. Oh, I think I've swapped these two colours round. Hang on. This is 350. Oh dear. Swap these round. Right, we're just gonna put this up here out the way. Gave her some catnip on her favourite blanket to roll in. Yeah. Hopefully I get some of the energy out. No, I have boosted this up. I have boosted this up significantly. Oh god. Just gonna stitch over this yellow right here so it's correct. Then we'll pop up here. So there will only be one yellow stitch on this row. That. There we go. It's the row's wrong, but it's also kind of correct at the same time. Just that one stitch. What I'll do is when I come back down with this colour that's supposed to be there, I'll just stitch over that one stitch with the yellow. I was distracted because my computer sounds like it's gonna blow up. So like this colour ends about here, so what I'll do is I'll just drag it across. Oh, you can't see. It ends here, so I'll just drag it across to there and I'll restitch that. So what I'll do is, because I can, I will put an X on that so I know I need to sort that stitch out on my end. New colour.
pink.
I don't get this computer. It's acting like I'm doing intensive things, but I'm really not. I also filled out my logbook because I've been a bit behind doing that for January. So I filled that in before I filled my floss tube yesterday, and I was so frazzled recording that. I don't know what happened. I know it's been a few months because I didn't record one in October, November, or December, or maybe the last one was October. I didn't record one November, December. But for some reason, I was just making mistakes that I normally wouldn't. Like, I couldn't remember if one minute I told you all the stats for a project, so I'd say it again. I just had no clue. It was like I'd never done this before. But in the log section, I wrote some of the stats, like how many stitches I had done, and I think using Notion to show the picture of what the project is, and then like where my stitching was last time rather than having to edit it in, is easier. Oh, and I also finally got Notion to do its update. Remember I said that Notion, anytime it would like open on my computer, it would be like, yeah, so you need to update me. And every time I try to update it, it would be like, can't update because it's not closed. And I'm like, it's closed. It is not open on this computer. Well, Sunday, I did the update and it worked. Don't know what changed. It just updated, and then I had a bit of problems with after updated where it wouldn't open up everything it was supposed to. So I was getting pretty frustrated with Notion. But that finally worked. Like, I had to close it a few times, and then finally everything I wanted to load loaded. It was just one of those days. I didn't start recording my floss tube though till after 4 o'clock. And it took 49 minutes. So by the time I finished, it was nearly 5 o'clock. But I will be editing the silent bits out, you know, when I'm putting a project down to grab the next. But I just get very stressed when technology fails me. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to give it 5 more minutes. And if it doesn't work in 5 minutes, I'm not recording my floss tube today. And it fixed itself in that 5 minutes. Because I was like, I'm not going to spend hours out of my day trying to record a video if it's not going to. Like, clearly the universe is telling me no. So I should listen. But then the universe was like, oh, actually, hang on a sec. We fixed it, so it's fine. But I just don't know what I'm going to do with this computer. So on Saturday, when these needle minders. Oh, stream froze there. Sorry, stream just froze there. I looked over and I was like, oh, my computer is struggling today. Sorry, I was haggling with a vintage seller. They wanted £30 for a book that's not even 20 in Waterstones. Oh. Oh. It's a book at the end of the day. I don't get people. I don't know where that froze, where the stream froze. But Saturday, when these needle minders turn up, they came with instructions on how to take care of them, which some needle minders will. But these ones came with little alcohol wipes because they were like, oh, where the glue is. Where the glue is on these, it can make the glass on the needle minder go white. And it was like, oh, it just comes off with a little isopropyl alcohol. So I didn't use the wipes because I have glass cleaner, so I just used some glass cleaner, like for my glasses. So we now have 2 more alcohol wipes to use. Yeah, did you enjoy watching Good Omens, Lil? Thread has curled. It was good. We finished season 1. Oh. My days. How long till the next ad break? 26 minutes? Oh god. I might have to take a quick break because my bag's filling up. Let me just untangle the colour I need right now. I think I just compromised the thread though. Damn it. For some reason this colour has curled itself round. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know what's going on my computer, guys. It keeps freezing. It's been fine all day, I swear. Maybe I only have one thing playing for a while. We'll see. We'll have to see because there might not be any streams for the rest of this week if this carries on because my computer is going to combust. I'm just going to take a quick break to go empty my bag real quick. And then when I come back we will carry on, hopefully, and stream doesn't die. I might have to cut stream short soon if it keeps playing up, but I will be back in a few minutes.